Hello guys, what's up and welcome to this trade recap of the trades that I took yesterday. And yes, again, I took two trades, but I will explain also to you why I decided to take two trades, because I was so confident in my trade ideas. So you can see overall we had a pretty bearish price action in general, but this was pretty much also what I expected. We can see that pre-market we were already in this downtrend, taking out London lows and Asia lows, these pre-session lows right here. So basically the only draws of liquidity that were left in the pre-sessions were London highs and Asia highs up here. So yeah, in the beginning I was like, maybe market will come all the way up and take out these pre-session highs, but from my market experience, this move where market opened up to pre-session highs was very big, and we still had some draws of liquidity down here, including previous day lows and these lows down here. So I was pretty bearish. I was predicting that first we will continue to dump down completely, and maybe then I will be able to catch a correction, which I'll show you in a bit, to the upside, and maybe then take out all of these highs and then continue further to the downside. But as you can see, yes, we had a correction after the dump, but the correction wasn't high enough to take out pre-session highs, and then we continued moving completely lower. Price completely capitulated, and maybe we'll seek out this low today. So let's just go over the confluences real quick. First of all, I marked out these pre-session highs right here, and the take profits that you can see down here were basically this hourly low. This was a fair value gap. Took some TPs here from the short entry, and this was initially the low that I was also targeting for my short entry. And all the confluences that I had for my short entry were on the 1 minute time frame, because I was speculating that we will capitulate even more after market opened. And here we can see both of my entries. So you can see market opened, we dumped, and from this 1 minute fair value gap pre-market, we respected this fair value gap twice. So this was very important for me. And additionally, we formed this SMT divergence on the 1 minute time frame. You can see this is a lower high right here on NQ. We can see after market opened, we formed a 1 minute SMT here. This is a higher high right here. So additionally to the overall bearish bias that I had, bearish sentiment, we respected this 1 minute fair value gap. We formed a 1 minute SMT. We got a break of structure to the downside, and I entered off of the break of structure, and I was targeting these hourly lows all the way back there. I'll show you this hourly low, and then the middle of this hourly fair value gap as my take profits for this short entry. So let's just see how this played out. Played out perfectly. We took out my first take profit. Let's just erase my long entry. We took out the first take profit, and I took some partials there. Took out my last TP. Took out some partials there, and after we broke back up to the upside, I closed this entire short position, because I was like, okay, maybe now it's time to move up to take out these pre-session highs. But we didn't. But I was able to catch this long entry right here. Let me just draw it back in again. Exactly. So I was like, okay, now we took out these hourly these hourly lows and respect this 1 hour fair value gap. That was also my second TP for the short entry. Now I can expect the correction to the upside. Like, market needs to correct this dump to the downside immediately. So what was I looking for? Again, scale down to the 1 minute time frame. So basically the take profits that I had for my short entry were also like, yeah, can be seen as a liquidity sweep because we swept out these lows, respect this hourly fair value gap. So these are confluences for a long entry, right? So with this in my mind, marked out this 1 minute bearish fair value gap that we inversed. We broke structure to the upside, and I entered again with low risk. And initially I wanted to target these pre-session highs, London highs, and Asia highs, but I also took one of my partials up here at this 1 minute high, because again, this is this 1 minute fair value gap, as you can see, that we respected again. So I definitely wanted to make sure to take some profits right here, moved my stops to break even, and then yeah, got stopped out at break even. And then we can see market came down all the way to take out these hourly lows down here, inverse this 1 hour fair value gap, and just completely capitulated. So the initial low that I was also trying to target in my first short entry got taken out after my short entry, after my long entry. So yeah, I expected this, to be honest. Like, if you just look, it looks like a little mountain. It's yeah, I don't know. It was a move that you could expect. It's like some sort of correction for this entire leg to the upside. Overall, pretty bearish sentiment. But yeah, I was able to trade in both directions because yeah, it was just high confluences for me for the long entry and for the short entry, and I was able to nail it down completely. Yeah, I think there's not really much more to say to it. Maybe I could have just closed my entire position after we broke structure right here, but I was somehow still convicted that we might take out pre-session highs because it's a high draw of liquidity. But yeah, we respected this 1 minute fair value gap again and then just capitulated completely. But it was clear to me after my short trade that now will be like time for some sort of correction to the upside. So I entered again long with low risk after we inversed this 1 minute fair value gap, broke structure, and yeah, took out these liquidities that were my TPs in my short entry. So yeah, with that being said, yeah, pretty good day for me. Was able to capitalize a lot yesterday. Let's see what is waiting for us for today's price action. As always, trade safe, stay healthy. Appreciate you all. Hope you guys learned something from this trade recap, and see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.